Good evening, we are here with Design Speaking during Milan Design Week. I'm here with Yael, Shai and Maya of Raw Edges. How are you doing?
Very well. Very good.
And Maya?
How are you doing?
Well, she loves me. She talked to me just before and I think she's just looking at me right now. I'm joking. So I know this is your first collaboration about Louis Vuitton. I mean, how did it happen and what did you think when they proposed to you to collaborate for this Objet Nomade collection?
It was actually so long ago, so maybe like the thought is forgotten already because it was a very long process. It started four and a half years ago. So the approach us with a very broad brief to design something for traveling, something with the notion of nomad. And since then, like we have chair, table, and a light.
Definitely. So you told me just before that raw edges means the not really worked fabric, that it's still raw. What about Louis Vuitton? It's totally the opposite. So what is the philosophy that you do have in common with Louis Vuitton?
I think what we like in this project is the way we could actually propose a project that was quite complex geometrically and technically, and they had the possibility to develop it and to actually bring it to a final product. It's been really long process, as Yael said, like 4.5 years.
That's crazy.
But not every company can allow such a crazy development. That's true that the end result looks very finished, very Louis Vuitton. But at the same time, what we're interested is the geometric and the principle, which we try to introduce something new, and I think they did quite a good job.
Definitely. And what about the materials? So wood and leather, do you work definitely already when you produce, when you design something, do you work already with those materials?
With wood we work quite a lot, but also but leather as well. We did stuff with that. Like there is something that we really like about leather because it's a flat material, so you can turn it into three-dimensional form, and also it has this fiber sort of structure, which is what we find really attractive, and also it aged, both leather and wood age very beautifully.
We have one chair in the studio that we use as experiment. So this is what we sit on, and this is what we try, the angle and the comfort and how to fold it. So because we use it so much, you can really see that it's starting to age. And in my taste, it looks so nice when it's becoming has more character, has more freedom into it. So I think it would be really nice to see this chair in someone's house in a few years' time, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to send one to me, no problem, right? And so what about, I suppose this, yes, is a long project. You have been thinking a lot about it in these 4.5 years. But how did you get the inspiration? What did inspire yourself to it? I mean, it looks like a flower.
Yeah, we never thought about the flower. We were thinking about the principle. We really like geometry and how objects can turn from flat to something that is really big and present. When someone sees it, he can't really imagine that it can be flat. So that was a challenge that we wanted to deal with. So Yael was sitting for days and days making prototypes and folding papers and making shapes. And the more we work on it, the more it looks like flowers.
Definitely.
And you're like, oh my God, we never intended it to look like flower, but if the object wants to look like flower, that's okay, it can look like flower. So we just kind of let it be a flower.
So we went for it and we exaggerate a little bit the radiuses and we just add some more details just to go for the flower concept.
Well, I think it do looks beautiful, especially how you put it and everything. Last question. You're working together. Are you always traveling with your children all around the world?
Well, they're 4 months old. We have to travel with them, and they well behave. Maya, do you like Milan? How do you like Milan, Maya? Say something.
Well, she looks really happy.
Yeah, and then tomorrow we're going to the mountains. So we always try to use our business trip to do a bit of relaxing time.
That's amazing.
So
they already declared this is the last time that our daughters come with us to Milan.
No.
We cannot go to Barbasso if they're with us, so...
Do you want to go to Barbasso tonight, Maya?
Well, thank you very much for your time. I'll leave you with Maya and enjoy Milan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.